No wonder. My download is 118, but my upload is 1.6. What the frick is going on with my Wi-Fi, bro? Okay. This music's too nice. Oh, what? No. Yeah. Let's get this out of here. Get some of this in here. Get some good old-fashioned funk, you know. What the true homies actually watched back in the day. Yo, chat. Hello? Dude, I cannot freaking stream anymore because my internet is dog. It's absolute dog. It's just pure dog shit. It's pure straight dog shit. To get like Spectrum. I'm using T-Mobile, but Spectrum. I need to get Spectrum. That's what I have to do. That's the only way. It's so freaking annoying. still hear it from my earbud just chilling down. I'll be back in 1 second, chat. I'm gonna go right have a smoothie. I mean, a drink. I mean, a snack. You keep catching me on a lie. It's a little awkward, but yeah. Dang, my internet will not do it. My internet will not catch a break, bro. Alright, so I'll be back 1 second. Then I'm gonna go through a few things. Alright, chat. That's when the guy pulled out the Glock 19 and decided to turn it into a lollipop. Really weird, but true story, definitely. I was definitely not just saying that as I walked in. Alright, so. Forgive me for the terrible internet. It is, in fact, atrocious right now, but I'll have to put up with it. I guess. But not gonna do maybe too long unless my internet decides to improve. And sorry about the live experience. It's probably gonna be more of you seeing what I'm doing as I'm going, but last time I did a speed test, I had a 0. Oh no. Yeah, it's not even connected. And I'm really okay with just sharing my whatever it's called. Oh my goodness, it's actually okay. Wait, is this actually? I'm not on Spectrum. What the heck? That liar. It's a liar. That's what it is. It's disconnected. Oh yeah, I just don't have any upload right now. Oh, okay. All right. Well, here's what I'm thinking. I am going to. I have two different things. I think. Okay. Right now, right here, chat, dudes, dudes, chat. I don't know. Right here. I'm gonna first watch. Okay, so this is a YouTuber that I found 2 weeks ago now, and no, not even 2 weeks actually. Let's check if it'll load. That is. Okay, maybe it may not load. It's just not loading, yeah.
So today,
So, shoot. I'm really good at this. Is anything working right now? Oh, it's a critical error. Everything is just falling apart. That's exactly what you like to see when you're trying to live stream. It's a little awkward too because what I was planning on showing and reading requires the internet to work. Okay. So okay, everyone, hold your horses. Hold your Cheerios in your bowls, I guess. Yeah, that's where you have your Cheerios, right? The last few days in the entertainment world, there's always new stuff going on and everything, and it's so hectic to really condense it down and keep it interesting or find something that you really want to talk about because it's always going to be evolving and changing. So what I did notice was earlier, I saw this. Jurassic Park probably shouldn't have sequels, says Dominion director. Of course, that is a bunch of clickbait. He's just... He didn't quite exactly say that, chat. No. He said something a little bit different. He said this specifically. I specifically did something different than the other films in order to change the DNA of the franchise. Okay? And then at the end here, he says, if we're going to do it, how can I allow them to tell stories in worlds in which dinosaurs coexist? In which dinosaurs exist, as opposed to where there's another reason why we're going to an island. He said, there should have only been one Jurassic Park, as in the park itself. Oh
So
my
today
goodness.
a fifth
Oh,
grader
what
told
the
me
heck?
that I was a transgender.
What? Okay, I'm gonna get back to this in a second. Okay, gonna finish what I was on here about. But all of this clickbait to be then like, yes, no. There should have only been one park. The franchise should still be there. There should have still been as many movies as there have been. Obviously, because you want to make money. And then it kind of goes on to say, should there have only been one Jurassic Park movie? Because if you think about it, the first the first movie takes place on the main dinosaur island. The second one takes place on the second dinosaur island, Isla Nublar, I think, Nublar. I'm a little sketchy on the exact names right now. And then in the third one, they go back to the second island or the second island from the sequel, and then they go back to the first island for Jurassic World, and then they have Fallen and Dominion, which Fallen is just kind of a environmental disaster in a movie form. And then they decided to have Dominion, and he said he wanted to do something different, though seems like most people didn't really care for it. They watched it, but they didn't really seem to care for it. I haven't seen it. Wasn't really... I was thinking about it, but don't plan on actually seeing it. So that was the one thing that I thought was interesting, especially since just yesterday there was another article talking about, from the same director, Colin Trevorrow. Trevorrow? Yeah. That the ending of Dominion sets up such a broad franchise future. And I'm just like, oh, they're tricky now. They're tricky little buggers. They're going for that stupid clickbait. And then this one over here got my attention. Now this next one over here got my attention simply because of what they talk about in the article, and I will explain in more detail. Okay, Lauren Cohen wants to play Walking Dead's Maggie forever. Okay, forever is a strong word. I don't imagine she'll still be playing this as a corpse, but in The Walking Dead, I mean, anything's possible. In The Walking Dead, everything... Dude, they could kill her off and then she could still just play like a walker that they just have chilling about in the game. I didn't think about that, but they could just straight up do that. That'd be hilarious. Okay, maybe hilarious, maybe not actually interesting. We'll see. But so Lauren Cohen plays Maggie in Walking Dead. She's been playing it since season 2. She... Where was it? Where did it say it exactly? Yeah, so, okay, right here. Cohen has played Maggie for 11 years with a short break, season and a half. Short break of season and a half. Oh, that's... Wait, what? With a short break, season and a half break? Oh... Yeah, Screen Rant does have some weird editing things. I don't think they have an editor to go through everything. But here they got... She took a season and a half off to go do her other show. I can't remember the name, but it was a police show. Actually. If it'll load. She was in Batman vs Superman. Alright, this is what it was. Whiskey Cavalier. She wanted to be in this. Or she was in this. FBI agent and CIA operative embark on missions to save the world, but have to put up with each other first. Probably just trying to be the next, buddy cop thing. Have some fun banter, that sort of stuff. But I distinctly remember at the time, there was a lot of speculation, and I almost want to say there was an interview where she was talking about how she wanted to do something different. But now, she's changed her mind and is saying, when people say to me, wow, you've been doing this show so long, I say, and I hope to do it forever. Cool, great. If you want to keep doing this forever, that's funny. But I think it's a little ironic that just a few years ago, you said something similarly but different. I'd have to go searching through the internet's archives to find it. It's 3 years, but still. Little funny now that you're saying that. Maybe because you want to keep your job. I mean, she is getting her spinoff with Negan, so I guess it's working out for her. Okay. So this next thing I saw on Twitter actually this morning, and I found an article talking about it now, but we all like video games here, right? Yeah, we all like video games. So this was something from the new Andor show that's on Disney Plus that I've been hearing good things about, but I don't have Disney Plus, so I'm not going to necessarily go watch it. A little awkward, and I don't like piracy. Do not pirate, and I'm not going to pirate. And I'm not. Okay, but they have Starkiller's armor. Just show up. Right here. Just chilling. In episode 4. So, it's not exactly that enjoyable to have on. It's apparently very hurtful. It grafts to the person's skins. Just melt the cheese and the bacon and just plaster it on. Get it all gritty in the wounds. That sort of stuff. That's a very interesting metaphor I just said, but it's been teased in other Disney shows and other Marvel stuff. I mean, it would also not be that surprising. Alan Merrick will he become Star Wars canon? That's the big thing. Star Wars nerds and Star Wars fans are just going crazy because it's an Easter egg. But if it actually does lead to him in some form, I would not be surprised. Simply because of one other thing that happened recently. Let me see if I can find it. It would be so much easier if I remembered his name. Okay, I found it. So, I feel like it is in fact indicative of something. Simply because Darth Vader voice to be recreated as actor retires. James Earl Jones has been the voice behind Darth Vader. We all mostly know that. But he's 91 years old, so it makes sense he will eventually die, unfortunately. Way the world goes. But it says, or what the heck? Doesn't even, where does it say it? Oh, he has granted permission for Disney and Lucasfilm to use artificial intelligence and archival recordings to recreate his voice. So obviously the big one is what I think it means is they're going to be doing new lines for maybe new shows. Okay, maybe new shows, but more than likely like attractions at Disney parks. They're probably gonna want to change up stuff, maybe with some of their uh, more attraction-y based things like the Star Cruiser thing, which I've heard mixed things about. But it does make me think. What if they've done this so that we can maybe get a Star Killer series? Because Galen Merrick, actor, I can't remember his name right now, but he is still fairly young, at least, and especially now with how we can have all this CGI and doubles and everything, it wouldn't be a problem to have him and Darth Vader, or have him be dubbed or whatever it is in a show or movie. Um, and also we have more upcoming shows. We have Ahsoka, which we already know Ezra Miller will be returning for the Ahsoka show. So I wouldn't say it's too far off to say that Gillen may be coming back in some form, or may become canon and will be referenced to some capacity. Like the games themselves cannot be canon because it contradicts all the other lore that we've seen in the Disney shows and we've learned about in like the canon lore. So unfortunately, we can't have that. But we could theoretically have Galen Merrick, and I think that would be fairly cool because he's like one of the most powerful like Sith Jedi in Star Wars. Unless you go to some of the more obscure like expanded universe, some of the more obscure stuff he's like top tier crazy powerful. All right. Okay, so the last thing again, as always. Okay. So to previous this, everyone here is happy this is happening. Everyone here is happy that this is in fact happening. And that is Jackman's Wolverine return. But we have some questions about his return, and doesn't undo Logan because it's already done it, but what exactly does that mean? Him going back anyway, like it says right here, Jackman's role in Deadpool 3 will undermine Logan's perfect ending. So, I have two theories as to why this is happening. Yeah. And like, yeah, there's already some, I guess, theories or questions about, okay, so it's going to be in the MCU, but yeah, we already got some other X-Men characters. But does that necessarily change it? Like, we've heard from him before, from Hugh Jackman, that he didn't necessarily want to play it again. So what exactly is happening here? And the two theories that I think are very, very possible is one, Kevin Feige. Phase 4 kind of stumbled a lot. Marvel's not doing too well right now. They want some good news. I mean, we're still not getting it for another 2 years, but they want some good news to get people to be more excited. I mean, the Phase 6 of the MCU is looking the most promising out of everything we've seen. So Phase 5, the tail end of Phase 5 is kind of interesting. I do wonder about Thunderbolts, because that's something else I'll look up. I'll reach for in a second, but it makes me wonder exactly if Feige was like, we don't want to. We don't want to have to cast new people just because of how well Hugh played him, and Hugh is still around. So, could we just get him to somehow play this again? I really wonder if that was it. Like they were like, we need to go ahead with something. So let's see if we can get Hugh back. And also, we already had Patrick Stewart back, and fan casting obviously happened with Mr. Fantastic, John Krasinski, and they kind of have gotten rid of the idea of or having that confusion. Everyone basically understands that Disney has all the Marvel characters now, so there necessarily wouldn't be that too much confusion anymore. And it would be just awesome to see Deadpool and Wolverine together, so yeah. But my first theory is they just threw a bunch of money at it, or at Hugh, and he was like, oh, okay. Or two, there's just the story is still a very good story. Okay, no, the Wolverine story in Deadpool 3 actually kind of makes sense and is actually a good story. That he was like, okay, this is actually a good story. Which with Ryan Reynolds there, I don't know who's the writer, but Sean Levy is the director. Sean Levy's done some good stuff recently, and with Ryan Reynolds, I feel like he has enough care for the material that he would probably be able to get Hugh to come back and be like, okay, yeah, that's a good story. But obviously we'll have to wait and see. There hasn't been too much information about it, but it will be interesting to see how it does undermine the ending of Logan. Because Logan was just so perfect. Yeah. I wouldn't. I don't know. I feel like it would be very interesting if they did just pull a. Yeah, Wolverine's back and then he's in it for 5 minutes and then he's gone. Yeah. Oh, this would be awesome if we got to see a comic accurate Hugh Jackman Wolverine costume though. Okay, but one final thing and then I'm gonna wrap up. So this is more news that was breaking earlier today. Assuming my internet will. Oh, I don't have any internet. Oh, okay. All right, give me a second. Wait. No. Go all the way up. No, it's not in the top information. Weird. Oh, well, my internet's not even working now. Wonderful. Love to see it. Love to see it. What do I need to do to have good Wi-Fi, chat? It's really annoying. Ow. Okay, so I just unplugged and replugged my Wi-Fi extender. We'll see if it works or not. Oh man, why does nothing work? I know I have no internet. You don't need to keep telling me, computer. Yep. Eh? It still recognizes no internet. What the? Oh my. I hate my computer. I mean, I hate my Wi-Fi. My computer is fine. I just hate my computer. Is there Wi-Fi now? Yo. Did I get Wi-Fi?
So today a 5th grader told me that I was a transgender. Yeah, great way to start a video, I know.
Wait, what's playing?
Here I was trying to...
Oops. Okay. It's loaded. It's working again. Wait. Oops. All right, so Captain America. This isn't really connected, but it's how I'm. Okay, so this is the other news that I saw yesterday, or I saw it this morning, but it broke yesterday. That apparently Harrison Ford is in the running to play Thunderbolt Ross, specifically for the new Thunderbolts movie when it comes out, or for the Thunderbolts movie, because Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross has been a part of it as, say, the Red Hulk, or just as Ross, Thunderbolt Ross. This is, of course, because the previous actor, William Hurt, passed away early this year in March. So he can't play anymore. To put it to put it simple. And Harrison Ford was apparently supposed to be announced at D23 as being the new Thunderbolt Ross, but they didn't want to overshadow everything with the new Indiana Jones, which, I mean, that's fair. Indiana Jones is the swan song of Indiana Jones, or this one is, oh my goodness, my brain. Indiana Jones 5 is the swan song. The trailer leaked a few days ago on Reddit, and it looks a lot like Nostalgia, so they're trying to milk it and get people, Indiana Jones, get some money, that sort of thing. So they don't necessarily want to pull away from that. But if that is, in fact, what's happening, it will be interesting. I don't necessarily know how or if they'll explain the change in the appearance, or if they'll just do him up with some makeup and just, I don't know. I'm still confused exactly how they decide to do recastings, because they haven't recast Chadwick for Black Panther, but they might be recasting Thunderbolt Ross, William Hurt for Thunderbolts. So I'm confused on that. It's a little confusing about where in their mechanisms they've decided, we'll recast this person but not this person. Confused on that, and I want to say it's just because of maybe the star power, or having Harrison Ford is more star power for that movie. That is theoretically another gamble, because these are some of the lesser known characters for the Thunderbolts. But again, it'll all depend on the change, because these actors are going to be in different movies and all that. I mean, we got Captain Russia. I mean, I don't know, that's not his name, but why can I not remember Hopper, the actor of Hopper, David Harbour, as Hopper. He's pretty popular and he's in it. So I want to say he's one of the biggest names in this, and also Sebastian Stan, Florence Pugh, and then some of the older. What is her name? Dryford, Linda Dryford, or no, that's not Linda. Yeah, Linda Dreyfus or whatever her name is. Don't remember. It was in here somewhere. Oh, Red Guardian, that's what his name is. No, I don't know what her name is. Okay. Anyways, all those different characters, they might be looking for a little more star power. And I'll see. It's interesting. I think they might also just be going for the Red Hulk, and they have to have a Thunderbolt Ross for that, I guess. It's still just confusing, bro. I don't know what Marvel's doing, man. Anymore, I don't know what Marvel's doing. I'm just watching from the sidelines. If I'm interested in the movie, I'll watch it. Right now, the only Marvel movie I'm kind of interested in for the slate that they have is the Avengers movies, because I just want to see what they're gonna do with the movies 5 months apart. Kang Dynasty and then Secret Wars seems very, very close together, very impactful. They might be trying to catch the lightning in a bottle again, like they did for Infinity War and Endgame, except instead of a year apart, just 5 months. And then Deadpool 3. And then probably the Daredevil show, but that's again not for another year and a half or so. But yeah, that's kind of wraps it up. That was mostly everything that I thought was interesting or kind of big this past few days. So yeah, moving on now. I'm going to move to a different topic, and that is the topic of, I did not mean to reload that page. I meant to reload this page. That is fine. This right here, folks.
So today a 5th grader told me that I was a transgender. Yeah.
Don't know what to do about that intro. It startled me earlier, but this right here is freak of nature. This guy is hilarious. Let's just watch it.
Great way to start a video, I know, but
Yeah.
here
Yeah,
I
really
was
great
trying
way.
to be nice to some 5th graders, engaging in conversation with them when I really didn't have to, and I told this guy that he was pretty feminine for drinking boba tea, and, you know, he got really offended about that for some reason, and he said, "Oh yeah? Well, you're a transgender," and then, I don't know, I mean, and the problem with that is that you can't really come back to that against a 5th grader, because at the point where they're calling you trans, you know, it's mostly just insults. It's not like there's any actual debating going on there. And there aren't very many things that you can say to a 5th grader that, you know, make that better without you getting in a lot of trouble. Like what I could have said there and what I wanted to say was,
Do I want to guess what he said? I don't know if I want to guess what he said. I can think of a few things. I don't want to say those though. I'm not angry enough. I have to be angry enough to say certain things, and I'm not angry enough to say that. But anyway, before he tells us what he was thinking about saying to that child, this is freak of nature. Yeah, this guy is been skyrocketing in the small YouTuber space. Like, I mean, he has less than this channel has less than 1,000 subs. He has a second. His main channel is the one linked there. He's got over 1,000 subs. But this guy, the other day, his 100 subscriber YouTube video popped off. Of like, oh yeah, I have 100 subscribers. Woohoo, yeah, I didn't expect that. And that's how I first saw him. I was like, yo, this guy looks like a Ginger Charlie. He just straight up, he just looks identical to. Yeah, he's just moist critical, just Ginger. Yeah, so yeah, he's funny. I like it. It's fun.
that I could show him I wasn't transgender by shoving my cock into his mouth, but this
That was actually not one of the things I was thinking he would say, but yeah, that's
guy's in 5th grade, so that just wouldn't have sounded right. And
yeah, what I'm saying,
anyway,
right?
I
You
also
shouldn't have
got
done that.
500 subscribers on my second channel, so that's pretty cool, and that's what I'm mainly talking about in this video. This channel,
And you know what? Again, this is the okay. So this is what I find just amazing about YouTube. He uploaded this just a few hours ago. He has almost 800 subscribers now. He gained 300. What the heck, dude? I'm slaving away here. I'm making high quality content, but all I just gotta do is have a lower quality webcam, talk into it, and then say an offensive joke. Okay, maybe that's why I don't say the offensive jokes. I don't want to say that.
Exploding, like really crazily. Like I got 6,000 views yesterday, I'm pretty sure, and this channel already has more views than my main channel. I'm not sure how happy I am about that, but I mean, obviously
okay
my main channel has infinitely more watch hours. I just want to save.
Oh, you have well, yeah. I mean that's fair, but like me, I got this full drive. I'm nearly at 100 followers on Twitch, and I have. Oh, I never announced this on Twitch. I never announced this on a live stream or anything, but I have like 8 different YouTube channels. I have 4 different YouTube channels. Okay, my internet is not working again. But I have 4 separate YouTube channels. I know it's a lot to have on my plate, especially since I don't have anyone really watching or following or helping me. Guys, I wouldn't mind some views, but YouTube, I'm not going to beg or buy them. I'm not going to pull Deji. But yeah, I recently hit 100 subscribers over my shorts channel, The Unchanging Jimmy. You can catch all clips when I feel like editing clips or just shorts that I'm making on my phone when I feel like it. Over there, yeah. And then I also have like 3 other channels that I upload to. So yeah, there's that. It's fun. It's a lot, but my internet isn't working, so there goes the second portion of my stream I was thinking of doing. So yeah, this has been fun. It's been a great time. It's been wonderful. My internet sucks, and this is where I'm going to shoot my webcam with a Lego piece I missed, and that went in the garbage. Good night, Godspeed, God bless.